direction. A couple messages for the viewers, so pick a section, have a seat. Yeah, I know this is different. Quit with the questions. Allow me a second, please, to make my first impression.
YouTube, what up? Welcome back to another 978 Customs video. And right now, I want to show you Blue Steel Spider-Man. It was a name I kind of came up with last minute. Actually, it was supposed to be like a Mercury design for this guy, but I couldn't come up with a Mercury name. Didn't want to ask you guys for the favor again in coming up with a name, so I decided to add a little blue to him and then call him Blue Steel. Had a few people making jokes on Instagram referencing the Zoolander movie with Ben Stiller and his Blue Steel pose. I actually thought Blue Steel was already the name of a superhero, but as far as I know, it isn't unless someone decides to correct me. So I decided to call him Blue Steel Spider-Man. I think it sounds good. Blue Steel Spider-Man. Blue Steel
Wait,
Spider-Man.
I don't know much of the comic book, my friend, but I think Iron Man named Blue Steel.
Ah, that's right. Oh, you're right. Yes, Iron Man has a costume,
You
or
see?
one of his marks are called Blue Steel.
Oh, hey, I tell you first. Give me the credit.
All right, shout out to Billy.
Okay, thank you.
But I didn't brainstorm too long for a name. Blue Steel just kind of rang up, and that was just what I decided to keep. Let me know what you guys think. If there's a better name out there, I'm happy to change it. You know, I walked into a local Walgreens the day before yesterday, and I saw this hazardous material sign, and I thought, this is perfect. Is someone talking to me? Did they want me to continue on with this? So I snapped a picture of it. I thought it was perfect. It already had the themes that I kind of wanted to go for, and that being radioactive, flammable, toxic, explosive. So I may continue on with a few of these hazardous Spider-Man and see how it works out, but I thought that was interesting. Imagine a symbiote who has the power to take any metal and transform it into a liquid and be able to control it and reform it and shape it in any way it wanted to. From titanium to gold to steel to copper to aluminum to all types of metal. Almost like a Magneto, except with a new element adding the fact that he'd be able to liquefy any metal. If you want to make yourself one of these, all you need is a Superior Venom body or a Lasher. This actually is Lasher, and this head comes from Spider-Punk, shaved off the spikes. Shout out to my boy Juan Castillo, because he sent me 2 heads. Asked me if I can shave the spikes off of one and repaint the spider webs on it to make it a regular Spider-Man head, and I said I could, and he said I can keep the other one. So I decided to take the spikes off it as well and use it for this custom. So shout out to you, brother. I appreciate that. Yes, I know what some of you guys are thinking. Is this your own creation? And why? Yeah, it is. And I don't know. I feel like I'm just experimenting right now. Just having fun with the airbrush. In fact, the only thing I airbrushed was the blue over the silver. And the rest was hand painted. So there's not much airbrush going on here. But I'm having fun and I'm practicing. Someone asked me when am I going to add the blue. Assuming he couldn't see the light coat of blue over the silver. And I get it. It is kind of hard to see. But it isn't silver completely. The tips of the spider legs on his back are completely silver, where the rest of Spider-Man has a little shade of blue in the front. Not gonna lie, I thought about darkening the blue a little bit just to pop it out a little more, but I didn't want to overdo it, and I just wanted a hint of blue as if it was kind of a reflection. Didn't want to drown the silver completely because then it would be kind of tough to go back and lighten it up. So I just left it with a hint of blue. And I also wanted to shade the legs and everything. Everything you see is black, is non-shaded, it's just a flat black. A lot of you guys ask me what paints do I use, and I tried to explain in the how-to video. And that's Testors Model Masters Acrylics. For this guy, I use flat black for everything that you see black, and then the regular silver, which I believe is metallic silver, and then a gloss blue hint on top of the silver. Nothing too difficult, nothing too fancy. I'd probably call this a stage 2 custom. Very doable for a lot of beginners if you want to try it. I say stage 2 because you're going to need an airbrush to accomplish that soft shade. You don't need it, but it helps. Closer look at the back of the head shows the transition from silver to light blue. But it is difficult to see on camera. In your hand, you can definitely see. It reminds me of that old Toy Biz Silver Surfer. Here's some work in progress on the head. This was the head I made for Juan. I took the spikes off the Spider-Punk and then re-added the web lines. And I pretty much did that same exact thing to another Spider-Punk head for this Blue Steel Spider-Man. So if you want this head, you just gotta shave off the spikes on Spider-Punk. Nothing more to this custom. So if you want to make yourselves one of these, just feel free and follow that recipe. It's pretty simple. But as usual, guys, if you like this video and you want to see more Spider-Man customs, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this one. And if you would like to subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And if you don't, well, that's okay too.
But if you choose to subscribe, you the man. Yes, you. Everyone below in the comments, yes, you too. Thank you very much for showing me love. Who knew? It's ironic how we think out the box for you too, right?
Sing, 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 sing.